In this video, we'll look at some more irregular verbs in the imperfect tense, all right, and how to conjugate them and how to use them in sentences. The first verb is ver, to see, ver. What's nice is it's conjugated like a regular ER verb in the imperfect tense. So, eu via, remember, drop the ER, add the IA. Eu via, você, ele, ela, via, nós víamos, and vocês, eles, elas, viam. So, ia, íamos, iam. Sentences are, eu via meus amigos muito. I saw or used to see my friends a lot. Você via seu tio nos feriados? Did you see your uncle on holidays? Você via? Nós sempre víamos as montanhas em Utah. We always saw the mountains in Utah. And eles viam os macacos nas árvores. They saw or used to see the monkeys in the trees. So, yeah, it's real nice though, right? Conjugated like a regular ER verb in the imperfect tense. So that's an easy one to remember, but just get used to it. Get used to practicing it, okay? Next verb. Vir, to come, vir. Now this is not conjugated like a regular, okay, verb. This is something you just have to memorize. Eu vinha. Você, ele, ela, vinha. Nós vinhamos. And vocês, eles, elas, vinham. So the sentences I give are, eu geralmente vinha aqui bem cedo. I generally came here quite early. All right, it was something that, you know, one day I come early, the next day maybe not as early, but then the next day I would. It was something that's in the past, not a set day, not a set time. It's just something I generally did. So that's why it's the imperfect form. Ela sempre vinha aqui em casa. She always came here to the house. Nós vínhamos à igreja. We came to the church. Okay, it wasn't a one-time thing. It was we came to the church. We always used to come to the church. Eles vinham ao restaurante. They came to the restaurant or used to come to the restaurant. All right, so that's the verb vir, to come. Trazer. Trazer is to bring, conjugated like a regular ER verb in the imperfect, which is nice. So, eu trazia. Drop the ER, add the new ending, right? Eu trazia, você, ele, ela, trazia. Nós trazíamos, vocês, eles, elas, traziam. So, your sentence examples are, eu sempre trazia presentes para você. I always brought presents for you. Eu trazia. Ele sempre trazia seu carro novo aqui. He always brought his new car here. All right, he used to bring it all the time. Nós trazíamos comida gostosa. We brought or used to bring tasty food. And eles traziam plantas para o jardim. They brought plants for the garden. They brought them maybe multiple times, or they used to bring them. Okay, it wasn't just a one-time thing. All right, so that's trazer. Poder, to be able. Also conjugated like a regular ER verb in the imperfect, which makes it super nice. Drop the ER and add the ia, íamos, and iam, right? Eu podia, você, ele, ela, podia, nós podíamos, vocês, eles, elas, podiam. So the sentences are, eu não podia resistir à comida gostosa. I couldn't resist the tasty food. Eu não podia. Você geralmente podia me ajudar. You were generally able to help me. Right? In the past, you usually could help me. So it wasn't a one-time thing, it was a reoccurring thing, perhaps, right? So that's why it's the imperfect. Você geralmente podia me ajudar. Nós podíamos ir ao mercado. We were able to go to the market. And eles podiam trazer refrigerante às festas. They were able to bring soda pop to the parties. Probably did it a lot. They brought it multiple times. They used to bring it, okay? Eles podiam trazer. So that is the verb poder. And finally, dormir, to sleep. I've included this, like I said, with the irregulars, even though it's really a regular verb except for the eo form in the present tense. But for our purposes here, it's conjugated just like a regular IR verb in the imperfect. Makes it nice. Eu dormia. Você, ele, ela dormia. Nós dormíamos. Vocês, eles, elas dormiam. So, eu dormia muito bem antigamente. I slept very well in the old days. I used to sleep really well. Maybe I'm not sleeping as well now, or maybe I still am sleeping fine, but I used to sleep really well in the old days. Eu dormia. Você dormia em muitos hotéis? Did you sleep in a lot of hotels? Maybe you had a job, you were a traveling salesman, and so you used to be on the road all the time. Did you sleep in a lot of hotels? All right. Você dormia? Nós dormíamos até tarde. We slept late, or we used to sleep late. We used to sleep in. Dormíamos. And eles dormiam no chão. They slept on the floor, which implies they used to sleep on the floor. They slept on the floor a lot for whatever reason, okay? So those are some more irregular verbs in the imperfect, but fortunately some of them are conjugated as if they were regular verbs, so that makes it really good. Anyway, there you have it. Practice them. Uma vez.